Oh, it was the Molly Wop heard around the world 2 years ago in Montgomery, Alabama. Black man trying to sit here and, dock his boat, and these white folks wouldn't move their boat, and they said, we're going to fight the brother. And, the Black Avengers came to his rescue, and it was on. The brother smacked his white woman in the head with a chair, and all of a sudden, this symbol right here became legendary around Black America. Let's go back in time a couple of years, shall we? Roll it.
That guy in the white shirt is crew from our little dinner cruise boat who got off our ship to go over there to move that black pontoon boat on his own because those guys who parked there were told not to leave it there and they left it there. So he's just pushing it off. That's funny. Took matters into his own hands. I love it. I hope the police give him a big old ticket. Ooh, confrontation with the owner of the boat. Those guys are all drunk. We all got to throw your ass in this water. Get the fuck out the way! Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way! Get out the way! Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way! Get out the way! Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way! Get out the way! Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way! Get out the way! Renegade woman try to swing on the boat. My dog, I like to see a dog in heat. My dog. I ain't gonna do nothing but drown and I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna say one more substitute. No, we do for y'all, baby. It's over. Okay. Y'all gonna be parked there anyway. on that black man like that, baby. What y'all thought was going on? They put their ass in the water, y'all. Boo out! Boo out! Boo out! Boo! Fat their ass out! Baby, please! Ooh! Action! Boo out!
I must say, y'all, this absolutely was a flashpoint in terms of the culture. After that, man, black folks had earrings made out of chairs, hats, shirts. I mean, I saw more. Let me tell y'all something. I had this shirt here made up, a chair with the phrase I always use, hashtag team whip that ass. Man, I got stopped by more people in the airport. That was crazy. Then I was on social media and I saw this piece. This was a takeoff of Ernie Barnes' famous Sugar Shack painting, made famous in Good Times. It was the Photoshop was renamed the Alabama Sweet Tea Party. The artist was Premi Sterling. He joins us right now, and so glad to have you, Premi. First of all, before we talk about it, in terms of the piece there, I mean, I don't think people really understood how so many black people were fired up to see this ass whooping take place in Montgomery.
Yeah, for sure, man. I think it really did show a lot of unity within the community to, make us feel like, we could be one, we could be together, especially in a situation like that where we felt like one of our own was being attacked by, a different group. So.
And the memes and everything after that, first of all, they were like, yo, the new black bat signal is throwing a hat up in the air if folks come in. And then, of course, somebody put the Avengers music when the brothers rolled up. I mean, and again, it was crazy the aftermath of when this video came out, how it was everywhere.
Yeah, for sure. I think the hat being thrown up had to be one of the most iconic moments. It's something that, I guess, it wasn't planned on his end, but it became something that we all know now. If somebody throws their hat there.
It was a dramatic throwing of the hat. So it's not like he took it off and threw it down. My man took it off in this dramatic throwing of the hat. So that's also made it all the more perfect. For
sure, 100%. I agree.
So why did you decide to put this piece together? Grabbing, of course, the famous Sugar Shack photo and call it the Alabama Sweet Tea Party.
So it all started on Twitter. A friend of mine by the name of Jadelle Dior, she's a singer. She actually posted and asked me to put the chairs in the shot. And I thought that was genius. I was like, man, that's kind of hilarious. But as I was doing it, I was like, I might as well add the rest of the elements to it. The hat being thrown in the air, as you see on the left side, the one kid with the crew shirt who swam across to, be a part of it, and adding the name to it, the Alabama Sweet Tea Montgomery Brawl. I thought that kind of fit everything.
Now, of course, we know about copyrights and trademarks. Did the Ernie Barnes estate hit you up to say, bro, what you doing?
No, so, it's crazy. They didn't hit me up, but I hit them up. I emailed them and let them know, like, hey, listen, I did do a meme rendition of this. And a lot of people were asking me to make prints and stuff. And I just wanted to let them know, what was going on. And they asked that I did not make, any prints or sell anything. So, I made sure to, respect my elders and just respect their wishes and not do that. So,
and also, of course, that art piece there, I think Eddie Murphy owns it. And that piece is worth multiple millions of dollars.
Absolutely, 100%. You got to respect that. I always, you got to respect the art form, especially, when it's within our own community.
I had the opportunity to interview Ernie Barnes a number of years ago at the Pan-African Film Festival. I have to find that. It's actually on videotape, mini DV tape. That's how long ago it was.
For sure.
And so you talk about, and so. And what's interesting is, again, how people are responding today. I posted this, and there are other people that have been posting different images, again, today, in essence, marking this day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's almost like a holiday now. They might as well make it make it a national holiday for us, like like Juneteenth or something, because we remember this day every year. We always go back to it to talk about it, and I don't think that's ever going to run out. I think this has been a legendary moment in the history of our culture, and I just don't think it's going to change.
Well, I'm always reminding people that, listen, this ain't going to be the bow down, take a knee crowd. I mean, people need to understand that. And I think that's also was a huge part of this deal. Folks were sick and tired, and the brother was just simply doing his job, trying to park the boat, and these arrogant fools just did not want to move, and so they wanted to fight. So it's like, okay, let's roll.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they expected him to kind of bow down, and when he didn't, and he made sure to stand his ground and stand on business, and the other people came to defend him, you kind of see like they wanted no parts after that. They wanted to stay in their boat, and they wanted to act as if the event was over when they were the ones that started in the first place.
Go to my panel. Zachary, you first.
Roland, I'm gonna be honest. I had some of that footage I had never seen, and it was a commentary that was taking me out.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got other videos, so we got multiple videos. And you're right. The commentary was awesome.
Need to commemorate the day for all of us who didn't get to see all of that. Like when this happened, I was preoccupied. I don't know what I was doing. Preoccupied, not focused on it. It was too much going on. I knew it happened, but I didn't see that commentary. Give us a replay of all the good stuff, because now I'm about to go down a rabbit hole, because I was dying over here at what I saw. I only knew about the brawl. I didn't know about the amazing commentary, the looks, the people in the background giving you blow by blow action.
Oh, what we didn't show, hey, y'all need to find it. We didn't show the brother who jumped in the water and swam across that joint to join in the ass whooping. Y'all cue that up so we can see that. And that was a whole level of memes, Aquaman, all sort of stuff. I mean, again, this brawl had it all, and it was crazy. And what's weird is, you're right. Look, earlier I was at the dentist, and the dental assistant was a student at Howard University, and my dentist didn't know. I was like, when the hell were y'all at? How y'all didn't know? I mean, matter of fact, the video we did on this show did about almost 2.5 million views on YouTube, and people were talking to me about that video like crazy. And so it was definitely, Teresa, a cultural flashpoint.
Yeah, it was. But, as much as I, remember us coming together during this, my heart still breaks for this moment even happening. And I think it's just a testament, from the top of what we were talking about in our government, and how much of a discourse it is for a security guard who's doing his job, who's likely getting paid the minimum, has to deal with this kind of stress and strife. And then I'm just glad it didn't escalate, where there were casualties involved. But, every time I watch it, it breaks my heart.
Well, it don't break my heart, because all I know, some other stuff got broken. It don't break it don't break my heart at all. Mustafa?
Yeah.
Hey, this show unfiltered. I don't give a damn. Ass whooping like that did not break my heart. I sat back and enjoyed the hell out of it.
I think our ancestors did too. I think our ancestors said, there it is. For every time I wasn't allowed to look you in the eye, for every time I had to cross to the other side of the street, for every time you were able to disrespect my wife or my daughter, for every time I wanted to be able to throw them up, but I knew if I did, I'd be lynched. I think the ancestors said, there it is. And that's the way that I interpreted it. Because for as long as we all can remember, privilege has been allowed to be able to do the most egregious things to us. And in many instances, we had to take it because of the times that we were living in, but we no longer live in those times. So if you want some, you're going to get some. And we hope that we don't never have to resort to violence. But if you're going to bring violence, then people have the right to defend themselves and to make sure that whether they're a man or a woman, that they're able to stand up.
See, Premier, I thought Mustafa was gonna say, "Whoop, there it is." That's what I think he was gonna say. I think he was gonna say, or I thought he was gonna say, "Whoop that trick." But I do think he's right. I'm telling you, I think a huge part of the reaction was exactly what he said. Black folks took a whole lot of shit. Here's a brother just trying to do his job, and these drunk ass white folks wanted to act a fool, and so hence ass whipping time.
Absolutely, 100%. I agree. I feel like that's exactly what was going on. I mean, and seeing the people watch it from the boat, and they giving commentary on what's happening, and they watching it escalate to the point where they couldn't do nothing for it because they was in the water, and then watching that one kid jump in the water to swim across to help him, really showed that to me.
Right. Okay. Control room. Where's the video of the kid swimming? Y'all, what's up? I think y'all. No, we don't. We already seen that. We show the video of the brother jumping to the water because, man, I remember black folks who don't swim said, "I'm gonna go start taking swim lessons." After that happened,
they was calling him Black Aquaman. I hadn't seen a couple memes like that.
Right. I mean, that's exactly what it was. So I mean, it was. I'm telling you, the swimming. I mean, that. Zachary talks about what people did. In fact, here just how creative folk got. Here was one of the videos, y'all. Watch this.
Keeping your head above water, making a way when you can. Temporary layoffs, good times, easy credit rip-offs, good times, scratching and surviving, good times, hanging in a jar, good times. Ain't we lucky we got 'em? Good times.
And of course, Premier, your art piece is right there at the end.
It's so great to be a part of this history. To be honest, I don't really know, man. This is crazy.
Absolutely crazy. All right, well, Premier, man, we appreciate you joining us. I'm glad I saw it the other day. Glad you could chat with us, and we appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. I appreciate this.
All right, then. I'm telling y'all, it was crazy. The videos were, the memes were insane. Okay, they were insane. And you talk about, okay, hold up. Because Zachary talked about the commentary. Hold up, Montgomery. Matter of fact, somebody had posted Montgomery Brawl commentary. And they were just sitting here. Okay, here was another one. They actually, okay, pull his audio up. All right. So there's no audio on that one. That was another angle. There was another angle of the brawl, and folks were trying to see that one. Somebody said the full brawl from a different angle. Do we have audio on this one?
That nigga was catching their ass at first. You hitting their ass like some TV shit. I ain't lying. Yeah, see, the other folk were...
DJ going. We got the folk talking. We got all of that. You know, and I love this here. Somebody posted this here. This is on the same day. Somebody posted that brawl out of Montgomery is wild. It's dope that all of those black folks stood 10 toes down for that black man worker getting jumped. And of course, they actually accompanied this video here. Y'all go ahead. Let me see here. Hold on.
The more you
okay, this famous video.
As you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out. As you can see.
Oh my God, it was crazy. I gotta show y'all this one here. Okay, y'all. So check this out.
Yeah, they squabbling out in there. Yeah.
Oh, y'all, I'm telling y'all. Okay, hold up. All right, here was another one from that day.
And dot.
He says,
And dot.
Oh, it said new angle of Montgomery Brawl just came out. Ow! I'm sorry, Zachary. Where were you, dude? The hell were you doing?
So this was 2023. I can't blame it on the election. I can't blame it on working for Kamala. So I have no clue. I remember seeing it, but there was so much happening in the world. I do not recall. Fighting for democracy, begging folks to queue up and vote for Joe Biden, a failed work that didn't happen, didn't come to fruition.
So
that won't be the story in August of 2026. This work will pay off. Then.
In case anybody was wondering where the swimmer came from, here it was, y'all. He actually came off of one of the boats. Check this out, slow motion. My man swam across the water to get a piece of that here. Okay, I gotta play this one here. Y'all. Somebody said, me watching all these Montgomery Brawl videos and commentary today.
Boy, we had a time last night. I'm just...
Okay, y'all, I'm having let's see here. I gotta find, hold on. I gotta find another one, y'all, because I'm having way too much fun. So this was actually a pretty funny video here. Let me zoom. Okay, pull up the audio.
So as a white woman, obviously I need to weigh in on the Alabama boat brawl situation. And here is my take on this situation. I would like all marginalized communities to know that I come with a chair. And if you ever need my chair for defense of any type, just ask. I can move out of it and sit somewhere else. This thing is heavy, it rolls fast, and if you throw it at someone, it'll do serious damage, okay? All right, wait. It also has canes in the back, so we've got options. We've got options with my chair. You see me, you need the stuff, just ask.
Teresa, your heart still hurt?
It's broken.
Oh, I think he was one of those good play-by-play, Mustafa. Let's roll it.
It's not a race thing. This is not a race. Well, maybe it is a race thing. This security officer tells this gentleman here that he can't park his boat there. He needs to move his boat. And it turns into an altercation. It just so happens that this is taking place in Montgomery, Alabama, which also happens to be the home of racism. That's right. So that in Mississippi, the white guy, he gets his friends and they start jumping him. This nigga threw his hat up like he was about to graduate. So just know, this is the cheat code, people of color. If you ever caught in a tough situation, just take your hat and throw it up in the air. And out of nowhere, the black people you never knew, never met, is just gonna come out of nowhere to help aid and assist you. The Visuality of the Week award goes to this gentleman over here swimming. Do you know how committed you have to be to hop in a body of water you don't know what's in the water, assist somebody you probably don't even know? He swam all the way over there.
Yo, come back with
straight full of adrenaline. Then he get over there, soaking wet, probably 10 pounds heavier, and he ready to fight. When this transpired, this shit felt like, you know, the end of The Lion King, where Timon and Pumbaa just started just whooping all the hyenas' ass at the end. The cavalry has arrived, nigga. And the dreadhead niggas is throwing hands. The girls that was doing the commentary, I ain't gonna lie, y'all country as fuck. I thought I was at a Crime Mob concert. This nigga think it's ECW Hardcore Heaven 1997. He swacking the fuck out of everybody with that chair. Straight Stone Cold Steve Austin Sandman type shit. Where's Jim Ross when you need him? The carnage, the mayhem, the broken bodies. We need an ECW chant for that, I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I don't know what to say, man. I feel like we done passed edibles out. No. I mean, you know what? But it's translated into black love, right? Because that was a love that we had for each other. You know, we don't know if that brother could really swim because he was dog paddling like crazy. But he said, you know what? I'm going to make sure I get to the other side. You saw brothers running down the pier, coming around the side. You probably saw people pushing that big paddle boat and saying, you better get over there quick enough because we got some things that we need to handle. So, you know, I think Teresa was also talking about, you know, in those types of moments, it would be beautiful. We can translate that to a whole bunch of different situations where we make sure that we're loving on each other and protecting each other and making sure everybody understands that you're not going to come for our community, because if you do, we're going to stand in solidarity. So, yeah, it's funny, but it is also an opportunity for us to make sure that we understand that we don't have to be separated. We don't have to take a whole bunch of mess from folks, and that we can make sure that real change happens inside of our community. Sometimes we got to do it by throwing some hands, but hopefully most of the time it is because we are using our brains and being strategic and making sure that we are utilizing our power.
I got one. I got one more. That's why
Hold up. I got one more.
My name is Point of View, and I'm joined today with the chair from what many are calling the Montgomery Riverfront Brawl. Let's take a look. Is this you?
It is.
How are you today, DeMonte? Is it?
I'm doing all right. I'm just happy to be on the right side of history, man.
Care to tell us what happened in Montgomery?
Man, I was smoking a blunt, thinking about the pussy I was gonna get later. Had a date with this bad bitch from IKEA. Thick ass, 3-seat sofa from the clearance rack. Not 2, 3. 3 seats, nigga.
That's a thick bitch.
Thick ass bitch. So I'm minding my business, thinking about her big burly ass, when this black security guard politely asked these white people to move their punk ass boat so that the riverboat could dock and the patrons could safely get off.
What happened next?
The white people ain't take too kindly to the request and started jumping the black security guard. Next thing I see is black Aquaman swimming across the river to help the security guard.
And that's when you jumped in.
That's when I whispered to one of the niggas next to me and told him pick me up.
Why'd you do it?
You know, a lot of people look at me and assume I'm white, when in actuality, I'm just white passing, and I just saw an opportunity to use my privilege as a super duper light-skinned nigga from Alabama.
Thank you for joining us, and thank you for your service, DeMonte.
The pleasure is all mine, man. If you'll excuse me, I gotta go bust open.
You know what? Remember, Clint Eastwood did talk to a chair at the Republican National Convention. Maybe that was the chair he was talking to, Teresa.
The light-skinned chair.
With a do-rag. It had on a do-rag.
And Air Force One. In black.
The chair's name was DeMonte Bottom Holder. That Trey Melvin, that was brilliant.
We need a creativity award, Roland.
I'm gonna close.
The Black Star Network's Creativity Award.
I'm gonna close this out with a white guy's take on this.
Alabama riverboat fight, greatest piece of cinema I've ever seen. Honestly, some of the best action sequences all around. When that security guard is being 8-on-1 by the shirtless rednecks, and then a dude jumped into the water to swim across from a boat to the dock to even the odds. He sees 8-on-1, and he's like this one security guard having the shit beat out of him by shirtless rednecks. One of them came running in and gave a fucking running knee in salmon shorts. Like, these are bag of shit, shirtless, drunk rednecks attacking a lone black security guard. And this one dude jumps in and swims across. The crowd reacts the same way in Avengers Endgame when you hear Falcon go, "On your left," and the portals open. The crowd watching this just went, "Oh my God, we can be involved too." And it goes on 8-on-1 to like 46-on-8. And then a dude has a chair. He's just smashing people. It's like the Hulk. He's just smashing people with the chair. They all deserve the belt. Everyone deserves the belt. Even the shitty cops. Because the cops are like, I kind of don't want to stop this. They're like, when chair dude gets the one shot on the down lady, they're like, okay, we have to arrest you on camera. And they're mad about it. They're like, damn, dude, you were so cool until you hit that lady as she was down. Until that moment, they were like, oh, no. But yeah, greatest fight I've ever seen. It's a little bit on TikTok, but it's go to YouTube for this one. Alabama riverboat fight. There are multiple angles, so many people, and there's a DJ playing in the background the whole time. Top 10 internet, like, big old brawls I've ever seen. I loved it.
Anything else?
Black Star Network hosts the Creativity Awards.
Black Star Network, SmackDown 2023.
Hey.
When black people come together in unity, it truly is a love song in solidarity.
That was just, Okay, one more.
Montgomery, Alabama, boat brawl. Yes, sir. I love it. I'm just glad nobody got shot. But that white dude was wrong for trying to hit that damn older black dude. Boy, you can't be from around here. You ain't even from the area. You ain't from Millbrook, Prattville, Wetumpka, none of that. You can't be from close around here. Swing on an older dude and an older black dude in Montgomery, the gump, because you stupid as fuck. You got everything you deserve. And to all them older white folks, it was not the black folks starting this shit. That white dude started that shit, and then black folks ended that shit. Give a damn how you look at it, how mad you get. Them folks didn't start that shit. Them folks put a full-on ass whooping on them white folks. And that dude with the steel chair, I fought with you. I know you watched wrestling growing up. And then he hit that white lady, and I heard somebody in the background, I think they said, and that was for slavery. Yes, sir. Hey, I bet you don't go back over there doing that dumb shit. Hell to the no, them boys in Montgomery do not play, they do not fuck around. I'm just glad it was just a fight and it wasn't no damn shooting, because usually them young boys over there would chop your ass down. Broad daylight. Don't give a damn who's around. You got lucky. You was supposed to be catfish bait. So y'all don't be trying to shut shit down downtown Montgomery. Nah, I could thinking folks. Man, it was the white folks. The white folks started this. The white folks did that now, and they got their ass whooped. Can't get mad about it. Hey, they started it, but goddamn black folk put an ass whooping on this motherfucker, boy. And that dude that swam that goddamn river to get over there, I think that was him in the end. That motherfucker was swinging so goddamn fast, boy. He was tattooing that motherfucker on the ground. So, ooh, that young boy, get it, young boy, get it, goddamn it. Them motherfucker will fight, boy. That shit was too funny. Don't take your ass back over there on that dumb shit, stupid ass boy.
Roland.
And that's why we got black on media. Because this, you will not get this on MSNBC, CNN,
Not at all.
Fox News, ABC, NBC, CBS.
You might get it on Fox News where they say it's
Yes. My heart is full. Yes, I'm good. I'm sorry, Teresa, but my heart don't hurt. Ain't nothing like a good ass whooping. All right, we'll be right back. Roland Martin Unfiltered on the Black Star Network. Hashtag Team Whip That Ass.
Hello, I'm Isaac Hayes III, founder and CEO of Fanbase. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. The window to invest in Fanbase is closing. We've raised over $10.6 million of our $17 million goal. That means there's room for less than 6,370 people to invest in Fanbase for the average amount. The minimum to invest in Fanbase right now is $399. That makes you an owner in Fanbase today. Go to startengine.com/fanbase to invest. Why? Because current social apps have taken advantage of users for far too long, with content suppression, shadow banning, harmful racist content, and no real tools for monetization and equity. Fanbase has over 1.4 million users and counting, allowing anyone to reach all their following and monetize their content from day one. Social media is the new TV, and whoever owns the apps that distribute that content have the opportunity to own potential billion-dollar companies. While big platforms with uncertain futures are failing to serve their users, Fanbase is stepping up to fill the gap. Don't wait until it's too late. Invest now, invest for yourself and your future. Go to startengine.com/fanbase and own the next generation of social media.